Here's the news for this evening. 2 elderly women found bound and murdered in their Georgetown home. Government focuses on a virus that causes cancer. Portion of Caneview Avenue construction worries residents. And we'll take a look at regional news, world news, and the weather.
From Safe TV headquarters in South Rival Gardens, this is Safe TV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Headline News is now being streamed live on our YouTube channel. Join us. The crime situation in Guyana continues almost unabated. As Guyana celebrates Elderly Month, this morning 2 elderly women were discovered bound and murdered in their home. Sources have confirmed with Headline News that the 2 women were likely strangled to death. Wendell Jeffrey was at the scene of the gruesome discovery and filed this report.
One of the church members on the scene this morning described the 2 murdered senior citizens as not only old, but poor. The bodies of Sister Phyllis Caesar, 75, and her aunt Constance Fraser, 87, were discovered this morning in their humble abode at the corner of South Road and Albert Street. Both women had their hands and feet bound. They were discovered by concerned members of the South Road Full Gospel Church after Constance, a Sunday school teacher, and the church's caretaker did not show up for work.
Well, it makes me feel like if I can die, it makes me feel like dying, I tell you. It is unreasonable, I tell you. These people were like mothers to us. They are irreplaceable.
That was Neville Giddens, himself a member of the Full Gospel Church. He said that both victims were loving and free-handed. Holding back tears, Giddens said that there needs to be a reinstitution of hangings in Guyana.
I am saying these people, these robbers and murderers, they need the rope to come back, to ease with these things.
He said that the ladies were physically limited and barely able to help themselves.
These are 2 people that can hardly help themselves, 2 aged people.
Police were seen dusting the door of the veranda, the area where it is believed that the murderers might have entered. Some of the church members on the scene took the investigators around to the back fence and pointed out that one of the galvanized sheets on the eastern side might have been forced open. This might have allowed the thieves to gain access and egress. The members noted that this is about the 3rd time in recent months that the seniors were robbed. There were even talks about them hiring a security firm to help with their protection.
The last time they had a robbery, I took one of them to the station and I made a report and I told them that they got to get a guard, and they told me that they're getting a security firm to look after things, to check around and so on.
Scores of onlookers, which included members of the church, gathered at the scene. As the bodies were being removed, members started singing. The bodies were whisked away to the Georgetown Public Hospital, where they were formally pronounced dead by the doctor in charge. Preliminary investigations suggest that based on certain marks about their bodies, coupled with blood oozing out of their nostrils, it is probable that they might have both been strangled to death. For Channel 2 Headline News, I am Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks, Wendell. Police are investigating an alleged armed robbery committed on a 36-year-old caterer of work in Rust, Georgetown. The robbery occurred at about 7:10 last night at North Road between Alexander and Border Streets by 3 men, one of whom was armed. Enquiries disclosed that the victim and his 3 male friends were headed to Border Market. Upon arrival, the victim parked his car on North Road. Immediately after exiting the vehicle, they were confronted by the 3 men. The armed bandit demanded the car keys. The driver refused. The bandit then pistol-whipped the victim several times, and he subsequently fell to the ground while the other 3 friends ran away. The armed bandit then took the keys and escaped in the victim's car with their cellular phones. No arrests have been made as of yet. Coming up after the break, why you should pay attention to a deadly cancer-causing virus. Stay with us.
Don't miss the GTT Pinktober 5K 10K walk run. Join the cause to raise awareness and celebrate the lives of all cancer warriors. Register for $2,000. Get a limited edition t-shirt, 300 megs of data, a ticket to see Chronix or Travis Green or your favorite dancehall act, group fitness training at the National Park, and $500 goes directly to the Guyana Cancer Foundation. Together, we can make a difference. Do more with GTT, Guyana's #1 network.
It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo, shirt, dress, pantsuit, or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags, and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon. It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo, shirt, dress, pantsuit, or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags, and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon.
Need a ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook. Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Welcome back. Part of Cane View Avenue in South Rheinveld Gardens is undergoing reconstruction, but residents in the area shared their concerns about the ongoing work. Here's more. This portion of Cane View Avenue in South Rheinveld Gardens is currently undergoing badly needed rehabilitation works. The attention is well received by residents as heavy construction trucks had left the road in a deplorable state. While residents are happy with the work, one resident expressed concerns about drainage as it has been a long time problem.
If they had to rain, we had to make that drain so water could run off, so it was lodging here.
The design of this new road may possibly exacerbate the flooding situation. Due to the height of the road, water will most likely run off into the residents' drains, which will eventually overtop into their yards, as opposed to flowing into the larger trench opposite of the homes. She also expressed other concerns about the road's design. Nonetheless, she was happy for the work being done.
Another concern I thought they were doing is widening this road. Right now it's still, one lane. I thought they were widening. There's enough space on that side to widen this road. And I'm looking for where they're going to put a sidewalk. There are lots of people do walking here. I'm looking to see where they're going to put the sidewalk. It's just not a matter of doing a road. Right, but apart from that, I think whoever is behind it is doing a sound job.
According to one of the men at the worksite, the Red Loam Road will be capped with bitumen. A similar method was used for the adjacent David Rose Street. After less than a year of consistent truck and heavy machinery traffic, the road has already taken substantial damage. With construction showing no sign of ceasing, it may be a matter of time until the government will have to shell out millions more to repair the roads in South Rheinveld yet again. The human papillomavirus was under the microscope today. According to the World Health Organization, nearly 80% of the world's population carried the virus at least once before reaching age 50. Why you need to pay attention to this? Find out more in this report. Healthcare workers are considered the primary defense against the spread of disease. A well-informed healthcare sector typically begets a healthier population. This brings us to the importance of this morning's workshop discussing the human papilloma virus.
What I am here to do is to reframe the conversation with respect to the discussion of HPV, because as healthcare workers, it's very easy for you to understand the science of the HPV, cervical cancer, and then hence how the HPV vaccine works. But for the general public, you are the conduit through which that information is relayed. You are the front line that has to deal with their concerns and their questions. So I'm not here to teach you the science, but I'm here to expose you to a different aspect of HPV, the aspect that your public is going to come to you with, the questions, the concerns.
That was Dr. Vikash Chatrani. He is an OBGYN and a medical consultant with Roche Diagnostics, as well as the pharmaceutical company Merck. HPV is a very common virus. According to the World Health Organization, nearly 80% of the world's population will have carried the virus at least once before reaching age 50. There are over 140 forms of HPV. 13 of them can cause cervical cancer. It is these 13 that is the most worrisome to Guyana.
It's the #1 cause of death from cancer in Guyana. It's the #2 cancer, secondary only to breast, but the #1 cause of death. We're going to show you those statistics. All women are at risk of cervical cancer.
This is exacerbated by the fact that a majority of cases of cervical cancer are not treated until they are at advanced stages. Fortunately, HPV, the virus that causes cervical cancer, is treatable and preventable. As such, PAHO, World Health Organization, is working in conjunction with the Ministry of Public Health and Merck, the manufacturer of the HPV vaccine Gardasil. This combined effort is happening with the expressed goal of protecting at least 95% of the nation's population from catching HPV. By the afternoon, the conversation on HPV shifted to members of civil society, PTA groups, and school boards from private as well as public schools from Regions 3 and 4 were invited to take part. With everything in life, the first step of prevention is knowledge. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of Guyana Alameda Ferreira. The woman died in an incident which occurred at about 4:30 p.m. yesterday at 4-Hour Back Dam, Cayuni River, Region 7. Reports indicate that the deceased and her reputed husband, a minor, were heading to Dukwari Landing, Cayuni, on a motor tractor when the deceased, who was sitting on the left side fender, fell off of the tractor while it was approaching a steep hill and subsequently toppled. The husband of the deceased managed to save himself from the toppled tractor and then observed that his wife was lying motionless with what appeared to be tractor wheel marks about her body. The driver of the motor tractor is in police custody assisting with the investigation. Still ahead, we have our regional news, world news, and the weather forecast. The ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 888-225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook. Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go.
Don't miss the GTT Pinktober 5K 10K Walk Run. Join the cause to raise awareness and celebrate the lives of all cancer warriors. Register for $2,000. Get a limited edition t-shirt, 300 megs of data, a ticket to see Chronix or Travis Green or your favorite dancehall act, group fitness training at the National Park, and $500 goes directly to the Guyana Cancer Foundation. Together, we can make a difference. Do more with GTT, Guyana's #1 network.
It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo shirt, dress, pantsuit, or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags, and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon. It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo shirt, dress, pantsuit, or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags, and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Welcome back. And now for news from the region. In Trinidad and Tobago, the government is trying to defend the recently announced taxes in the national budget. Here's more from C News.
Much of the focus on the budget on new taxes, Minister of Public Utilities Robert LaHunt admits that many sections of the country are going to be aggrieved by the taxes, but he says that it proves the burden of adjustment is being shared.
When I look at the budget, and I mean a lot of people are going to talk about taxes and this has gone up, but I think when you look at the measures, it has been shared by all. You hear the TTME complaining, you hear the Bankers Association complaining, and I'm sure some of the citizens will, some of these increases might result in some increase in other areas because of the diesel prices and so forth. But again, it's about sharing the burden by all.
The minister says there are other measures that would have affected the common man directly that the government did not take.
There was no increase in VAT. There was no increase in personal income tax. Those were options that were available, and those options were not explored because it was felt that at this point in time, you again want to share the burden of adjustment by all. So personal income tax remained at the same level, and there was no increase in VAT.
And internationally, President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump have arrived in storm-damaged Puerto Rico to review the island's recovery from Hurricane Maria. More from Associated Press.
Now, I hate to tell you, Puerto Rico, but you've thrown our budget a little out of whack because we've spent a lot of money on Puerto Rico, and that's fine. We've saved a lot of lives. If you look at the, every death is a horror, but if you look at a real catastrophe like Katrina, and you look at the tremendous hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that died, and you look at what happened here with really a storm that was just totally overpowering. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. What is your death count as of this moment? 17?
16 certified.
16 people certified. 16 people versus in the thousands. You can be very proud of all of your people, all of our people working together. 16 versus literally thousands of people.
And now for the weather forecast. And that's Channel 2 Headline News for this Tuesday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find Channel 2 Headline News on Facebook, YouTube, and ch2headlinenews.com. You can also tune in tomorrow morning at 6:30 for a rebroadcast, and Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock for more news. For now, I'm George Gonzalez, signing out from this newscast, saying thank you for welcoming us into your home, and do have a blessed evening.